HBCU Overdrive is proudly sponsored by WeWorkForEverything.org. At WeWorkForEverything.org, this is for those who are trying to build for a dream. With their latest hoodies, t-shirts, long sleeve shirts, and accessories and more, you can have it all here at a reasonable price. Black owned and operated out of the great state of New York. Like I said, get suited and booted. Check it out at WeWorkForEverything.org. Peace. What's going on, everybody? What's going on? It's your boy Doc Holiday. We're back with another HBCU Overdrive live stream. If you haven't done it by now, make sure that you like this stream. Make sure that you comment, share, and most of all, subscribe. Hit that notification bell to get everything HBCU Overdrive. And as always, you know how we do it. Got to get the rundown on the whole show. So, let's get to it. You already know. If you want to become a subscriber, just hit the join button for HBCU Overdrive here on YouTube. Also, you can follow on both Instagram and Twitter. Well, I guess you could call it the X now, but but anyway, this is where you're gonna find me at. I don't see too much anything going on right now, but this is where you will find me at. Other than that, you want to become an exclusive member, all you have to do, just hit the join button. You can choose the two tiers. It's blue and the purple. Each one you get membership perks, as you see, you read it on the screen. And we're going to be tweaking this up later on, probably right before the end of this month. So be on the lookout for that. Also, let's see what else we got. As always, as you see, me and the missus, make sure if you want to, you can donate to the Cash App. Join us as we tackle child speech impediment. All proceeds will help sponsor a child that's in need. So we're going to continue this as a month-long initiative. So, like I said, goal is going to be $2,000. And you will see me where I will let you know. You will see receipts of me donating the money to some charity or an organization. Y'all have to excuse me. I'm tired. And as always, like I said, you can send the donations to the channel via Cash App, $ HBCU Overdrive. Like I said, I don't pocket none of this money. It either goes back towards the channel or it goes towards an initiative. So just let everybody know what's going on. And then the last but not least, we got birthdays. We still got some birthdays. First of all, I'm going to say happy birthday to my boy Kobe Paul over at Jackson State. He turned the big 2-0. I think it was at Wednesday, if I'm not mistaken. So I hit him up on Twitter, let him know happy birthday. A lot of birthdays coming up. Like I said, the missus, her birthday will be up on Monday. So y'all give her a big happy birthday on Monday. So when we come back on live, now let you know, everybody should know I won't be doing a live tomorrow. So I'm just chilling, watching the Cowboys game. But I know we came for a lot of people came to see this man right here. Man, I think he is a visionary and he is what you should see as far as what an athletic director looks like. None other. We got Paul A. Bryant from Alabama A&M.
Hey, what's going on, my brother?
What's going on
Not
now?
much, man.
Now, first, I'm gonna let everybody know I hit this man up in July. I hit him up in July. We chopped it up for a little bit, and after that, well, he didn't get back to me at the time. Then let me know what was going on this week. So I want to send my condolences to you and your family,
Thank
and let everybody know that. And we here at HBCU Overdrive, the Overdrive family, we appreciate what we just send the prayers to your family and to you, in your time of need and everything.
brother. I truly appreciate it. I know you hit me up. My brother passed away, Philip D. Bryant, and I didn't get back. And as I'm getting back in the cycle, I said I had to hit you up, man, because I truly wanted to be on your show.
All right, thank you, man. Thank you, I appreciate it. So, got a couple of questions for you.
Okay.
So, man, where you come up being this charismatic, dog?
You know what? I don't know. It's I honestly don't know. I just like being forthright and just sharing the vision with everyone, because I think once we share the vision, then people see it, then people
Hmm.
buy in. So I don't know about being charismatic, but I enjoy what I do. I have a passion for what I do,
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Cause yeah, look, nobody don't. If you don't know,
man.
this man is everywhere on Twitter. He got commercials galore for Alabama A&M. He promotes the brand. He promotes the athletic department. And I mean, I'm a Jackson State alum,
Right.
and it's pretty much in the same factor as what AD Ashley Robinson does for Jackson State. Um, but you're one of few athletic directors that are, in my opinion, progressive.
Yes.
So like I said, we named yourself, named AD Robinson, AD Sykes is one for FAMU,
Mhm.
AD Cable over at Alabama State. In a sense, I would say AD Scott at Grambling. Y'all are few the one of few that are this progressive, but you're pioneering that there's another way to get your programs, your athletic departments out there for people to see. Um how do you go about trying to get people to understand your vision?
Well, again, I think one of the things I like to do, I listen to my students, I listen to my constituents, I listen to the alumni, and find out exactly where they want to go and what they want to see. And so, remember, as an athletic director, we actually work for our students, and we work for the coaches, and so we want to hear what they want to do and where they really want to go. And if they're not progressive, if they're not thinking about where they want to go and what they truly want to do, then that gives us an opportunity to create our own. But I like to be inclusive. I'm an inclusive type of leader, so I get everyone's opinion and then I bring it to the table. And so this is not a Paul Bryant thing. It really is a collective athletic department and alumni and just overall institutional vision. And I'm gonna tell you this: not if you don't have the president's vision, then your vision is for naught, because our president, Dr. Daniel K. Williams, his vision is huge.
Mm.
And he believes that we can do anything we want. And so with that same mindset, I know that I could I do the same thing. I take it to my team. I said, okay, we can do some things that we haven't done. And so again, it's listening to the students and everybody around the university.
So now, seeing your commercials over the last couple of months on Twitter, you got the dog houses. And I thought about it. I was like, man, that is a pretty good idea for to promote that. Now, what in fact brought you to y'all to come up with that concept?
Well, I used to be the athletic director of South Carolina State, and they're
Oh,
the, and they were the Bulldogs as well. But I one day I went to a University of South Carolina game, and I saw they had these things called the cockaboos, and they are huge trains, like a caboose of a train, and they had created a a hospitality type thing. And so I said, well, we're the Bulldogs. Let's do some dog houses, but we did it on the outside of the stadium. And I mean, it was great in theory, but I think coming to Alabama A&M wanted to do something a little different. We actually have created an in-game
mm,
tailgate experience. So you have the dog houses around the stadium, and you're inside the stadium, and then you're really at the action. And so we wanted to create that. All of our suites have been sold out for years with
mm,
a long waiting list. So you can't get up there. So now I said, well, since we can't get on the waiting list, let's create another avenue where people will want to come and be a part of a tailgate experience inside the game.
man, that's another stream of revenue right there too.
It is.
We all we all talk about how our institutions can somewhat make money off of the the game day atmosphere for
Right.
football, because we all know that football drives everything
Yep.
in your athletic department.
Yes.
um so you came up with the drive for 55. What is that all about?
So we haven't our season ticket sales have been subpar at best. So we want to increase season tickets,
Mm,
and we have a 22,000 seat stadium, and we're very low in attendance in season tickets. So the most we've ever sold, the highest season tickets we've ever sold was 1,300, and that
okay.
was last year. And so when you're talking about as big as our stadium, I said, okay, we're gonna take some incremental steps. And so you talk about drive for 55. My president said, really, you go from 1,300 to 55? Yes, but I know we can do it.
Mm,
And once we get people involved and the commercials and getting it out to social media, I mean, we're doing pretty well now towards our goal. So I am excited about the drive and you got to say it like this: the drive for 55.
oh man, the drive for 55. Hey, I got to put some pep in my step. Look, I just got off of work, man, so I got to put a little bit of pep in my step. But it's all good though, cause man, look, you the way you coming up on here, man, you motivate me, and it seems like I need to get that motivation to do more and more with this channel and everything. But
Yeah,
I appreciate the enthusiasm though.
yeah.
Um, you also, you also were in the planning. I knew y'all was in the planning when y'all built your new basketball arena.
Right.
I was in basketball, convocation center. That's what I would call it right there, because it's everything.
Yeah.
What was the deciding factor to have it built close to the football stadium? Also,
So on if you ever been to our campus, if not, you should come. The campus, we're really divided east west of campus, and so the west of campus is where all the athletic facilities are, and
mm-hmm,
so building that um, building that arena, the event center where it is, it made sense for us because it's right there on the thoroughfare. And not only do we have our games, but like you said, convocation, we have graduation, but then we have outside people coming in. And as you drive down that main highway, you're
mm-hmm.
seeing the event center and seeing that there are some things going on, and it was strategic in why we did it. And then the parking. So the parking, in basketball season starts in November. We're in at the tail end of football, so we're able to utilize the parking for the stadium, And before they used that area, it was all grass. They used it as some parking, but now it's paved and lined because it is the parking lot of the arena. So it was a strategic move, and I thought is honestly it's one of the best moves that our institution has done because now we have one of the most premier athletic venues on actually in the SWAC and in the country. My daughter, she's the assistant women's basketball coach at University of Alabama Birmingham, and
Hmm.
she often lauds about our facilities and said that I'm not going to say everything she said, but she but she loves our facilities as as a premier. So we're excited about what we have, and I think recruiting wise, it's hard to recruit against that when you have a facility like we do.
All right, all right. So we got like I said, football is king.
Yep.
Is the money maker, and how do you um how do you kind of divvy out the money towards your other programs, your non-revenue sports? Put in this fact.
Or
How does that go about?
But one of the things we do, we make sure all of our decisions are have Title IX and being equitable. All of our decisions are based on that. But one of the things we do also is the dollars that come in. Yes, football brings in a lot of money,
Mm-hmm.
but you know what? All the sports they have their way of fundraising and bringing in dollars. But this year, what we're doing, like prime example, tennis, we're streaming all of our tennis matches. So we actually have 8 cameras located on top of to view each court, something
Mm-hmm.
that we haven't had, and we're streaming all of our games from soccer, tennis, softball, baseball. I know I'm missing one. Volleyball. We're streaming. So what we're doing is all the money that football raises assist all the other programs in increasing what the visibility that we can have in those sports as well.
Well, I got my homie Ty,
Oh, Ty.
soccer, yeah, soccer player.
So like, Ty is we love Ty. Bulldog Ty is what we call it. And yeah, so soccer is. I know soccer is our sport, and we are going to stream all those games as well. And Ty, we are still working on the lights.
He said he was still working on them lights. Man, it sounds just like us in a sense. So I got a question.
Yes, sir.
And I know you pick a lot. You pick at the minds of other athletic directors. Who name a few ads that you came, that you picked the minds of and kind of molded your own, your own ideas, and it came into fruition.
I tell you, a lot of what I do is taking uh, advice or some things that I learned was from my old athletic director when I was in college, who happened to be my basketball coach,
Hmm.
and I used to watch and just watch him as a coach and watch him as a man actually care for his student athletes, whether it was the basketball team or any other sport. And I always said I always wanted to coach, and I said if I'm ever a coach, I'm going to make sure I do that. But having the opportunity to talk to Gene Smith from the Ohio State, uh,
Okay.
the Ohio State. I'm from Dayton, Ohio, so you already know.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And you know what? It's another guy that I hate to say where he's from, but I talked to him, and that's Ward Manuel from that school up north from Michigan. You know,
Oh.
but I believe that those are great men, and I listened to them and just had the opportunity to share some things. But and then I talked to our colleagues. What people don't realize, the athletic directors at in the SWAC and the MEAC, CIAA, the SIC, and the GCAC,
Mm-hmm.
everyone we do the same thing. It's just the budgets are different. And just I honestly, I get more from our colleagues than I do, trying to ascend and talk to others. I really do. And we have some of the best athletic directors at not only for HBCUs but in HBCUs.
Right.
And of course, people look at what we do, but we always do more with less. And imagine if we were comparable and the things that we're accomplishing. I don't think anyone could handle any AD that is in those conferences that I just named.
Okay. I got a question for you. How do you feel about classics? How do you feel about your football team playing in the classics? So, people got mixed emotions about it. Some are good about playing in classics, and some say, "Hey, we're not getting enough on the back end as far as the monetary value." How do you feel about as far as your football team playing the classics?
Well, I don't mind them playing in classics because I think once again we just have to remodel it
Mm-hmm.
and and look at our value. I don't know that we take our who we are, literally our worth. We don't recognize our worth. We are the talent. And so why do we have to give up a lot to get a little?
Right.
Let's start reimagining how we look at our classics, and maybe it's time for us to take over our classics, and and we can recreate them. I'm telling you, when I tell you that the ads in these at these schools, particularly in the SWAC,
Mm-hmm.
you mentioned it at the beginning, we have some progressive minds, and so we can't continue to do business like we've done business before and expect a different outcome.
All right. Because I had to ask because a lot of schools, some schools feel like they don't get their just due as far
Right.
as like I said, the monetary aspect. So and with my alma mater, Jackson State, we pulling out of the Southern Heritage Classic, and uh, because the money wasn't right. But I just feel like that, like you said, if we remodel it to in a sense of it making us money,
Right.
and not only just making the school money but making the whole community money, because let's just say we have your class. I know you have the Lewis Cruz Classic
Correct.
that makes money for Alabama A&M and the city of Huntsville
Yes.
all together. So in a sense, we might need to go and do those classics at say at home, where it gives us a sense of like kind of like we belong,
Right.
but then also it gives us an extra home game too because
Right, right. Yeah, so you know what, you're exactly right. I think so. How I look at our, and this is how I approach athletics. I look at our games as just not games; they're events because we put on events.
hmm
We're in the entertainment business, right?
right,
So we go educate and entertain. And so as we do that, let's go to the visitors, tourism and visitors bureau. Let's go and let them know that no, it's not just a game. We're bringing people in the city, putting heads in beds,
right,
and that's where we can monopolize some of the things that we have. And so as we approach, and my mindset is as we approach these, there are events that we're bringing to the city. No different than you bringing a concert in. We're bringing in teams that are going to bring in thousands of people, and we're not just a game. We are an event. And I think as we approach that and look at that, I think that's the progressive way to think, and that's what we're doing.
I say it just like this. I live in Dallas, and I always
State fair.
want the state fair classes because to me that's the only time I can walk around and eat everything up in sight before I even walk into the stadium and still have a good time.
Right.
so so that I put it in that perspective. And I like the way that it comes about because, like you said, it does put money into the school's pocket. It does put money into the community and all the other businesses around the university. So I could dig that. I could dig
Yeah.
that.
Yes, sir.
So Magic City Classic. Since we gonna stay on the classics, Magic City Classic. I've never been to one. Tell me how is it? Because I've never been to one.
Well, I've been a part of several and several classics, and I think this is the best classic out there. And of course, I'm gonna be biased, but I think it is. Magic City Classic is huge. The events around it are great. The gamesmanship, us against state. That's a natural rivalry in everything, and I think it's one of the best. And it's that in-state rival. And it honestly, if you haven't been, I highly suggest you come and show up and just check out everything. There are a lot. I mean, I'm there Sunday to Sunday, and yeah,
Wow.
there is every day from Sunday to Sunday.
I've been to Birmingham. Like I tell people, I've been to Birmingham. I just came from Birmingham for the SWAC Media Day. The first stadium I went to go see a game was over at Old Legion Field when Jackson State played Bama State. It was It was in 1997, my freshman year. I could say I can't really go back all the way back to, but from what I'm hearing, I look and I was like, man, I wonder how it would be if I would have went there.
Let me tell you, it's one of, again, the best. There are so many things the from the pep rally to the luncheon. There's so many things, and then there's ancillary parties, day parties, and evening events, the mayor events. It's just a perfect place to be. Uh, the week of October 28th is the game, but that whole week. Yep.
Okay. I might have to see if the missus want to put that in her budget so we can get down there.
Come on down.
Because she wanted, because we went to Birmingham. Like I said, I'm there for work.
Yeah.
With my podcast, and she really didn't get to see Birmingham like that. So I was like, the next time we come, we gonna, even though it's still gonna be work for me, we'll have some fun when we go out, come out here.
Oh yeah, yeah. It shouldn't be all work. I'm telling you, take some time to enjoy it. Take some time to enjoy it.
All right.
And then you got to come on up to Huntsville. You got to see this. You got to see.
I heard Huntsville is beautiful up there.
It's the #1 rated city to live in America. That just came out Tuesday.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Hey, that's a bar. That's a bar. Now I got a question. How is it to work with Connell Maynard?
Yeah. Connell Maynard is one of the funniest guys ever. Seriously, he's hilarious. He's a competitor. What I truly like about him, he's that competitor. No matter what he does, he competes hard. So that translates into his football coaching, and so he's very competitive. I think he's a good friend of mine now, and I think we work well together. We have like minds because his whole goal is to do whatever he can for those student athletes, and that's why I think we bond so well. He's a great one, man.
All right, man. All right. Well, I think we covered mostly everything about Alabama A&M and what you're doing for the athletic department and the school as a whole. So let everybody know where they can find you at and when is the first game.
Okay. You can find me on Twitter, Paul Bryant 34 on Twitter. PABRY 34 on Instagram. But I tell you, our first game is September 2nd at Vanderbilt. But our first home game is the Lewis Cruz Classic. That's September 9th. And we're not only going to have the game, but we're going to have a concert. We have so many activities planned for the classic, and like you said, it's at our home, and so we're going to be able to monopolize on a lot of things. But a few things that we've done different here on the hill, we have a kid zone now where we
Mm-hmm.
have petting zoo, face painting every game. We're going to have it's again we're creating homecoming every game. And so it's not just for the homecoming game. Again, we want you to come back. We want you to have such a great time when you come back. I got to say this: we just updated our tailgating. Our tailgating now fully paved. We have water hookups for all of uh, our RVs. We're getting our electrical outlets, everything. So we're ready. We're ready to put
Right.
on an event.
Oh man, I appreciate you, man, and I appreciate you for hitting me back.
Yeah.
Um, I'm gonna let the missus know. Like AD Bryant said, we need to come back to Birmingham for the Magic City Classic. We need to go up to Huntsville.
Yeah, you
Um,
come. You come to Huntsville. I'll take care of you guys.
all right.
That's
Oh, I'm gonna let. In fact, I tell her she already know it's on wax. So she already know. Cause she's from California. She's
oh,
originally from LA. So
okay,
the only places she's been since we've been together was Jackson, Mississippi, and then of course went to Birmingham, and she been to a couple of HBCU games, but it's something that she never heard or even dreamt about until she met me, and then now her son, my stepson, is pretty much into the whole diaspora because he's going to Jackson State
okay,
this fall. So it's like I tell people, like, let the way we spread the word about our institutions is now social media.
yep,
Back then it was word of mouth.
that's
and
right, that's right.
if you wasn't there, you missed out on a whole lot.
Yes, yes, you did. Well, you come to Huntsville. We'll show you that Huntsville hospitality.
Oh,
Also, look at the Gulf Coast Challenge. We're playing Jackson down in Mobile.
I've been to Mobile plenty of times, so like I gotta, like I tell her, we gotta do this budget because
Yeah,
we gotta do this
got it.
budget.
You got it.
Kids
Oh,
and life come into a whole different realm. So, but
absolutely.
we'll think about it, man. But I appreciate you for coming on as always, and gracing us with your presence. And we can come back on this again, and then also hopefully I'm gonna let her know, hey, we need to go to Alabama
Hey,
again.
listen, and when you do, just hit me up. I'm telling you, I got you.
All right, thank you, sir. Thank you.
All right, and as always, go Bulldogs.
All right. Man, I think that was. I think, look, y'all. I think this is the best interview that we done had from for the show, hands down. Hands down. So, oh man, we got a lot of things going on. Like I said, Monday evening, we have Bubba Adams from Alabama State coming up on the show. We got Wednesday is Kobe from the Bliss Podcast coming on the show. We got Pump It or Dump It. We got it's a lot of things that I got in my head that I thought about it, man. Man, we got a lot of things going on. But man, make sure let's kick out this and let's finish up this initiative. So if you want to, like I said, 5, 10, 20, it doesn't matter, man. This initiative is everything to us and everything to me. Ty, what AD is next? Hmm. I've been fishing trying to get AD Sykes on here. If anybody can steer AD Sykes from FAMU to come on the show, let me know. Let me know. And also, I still, AD Robinson is pretty much like number one on my list, y'all. I need AD Robinson on here. I get AD Golf, the new AD for Prairie View. See if we can get him up on here. AD McClellan from Valley. Yeah, we it's a lot of folks that we need to get up on this show. And I want to know what their vision is about for the athletic department. The athletic programs. So look, it's a lot of it's a lot of things we can talk about, but it's all good. But like I said, I won't be on Friday. I mean, I won't be on Saturday. We'll be back on Monday. That is the Mrs. birthday, so we're celebrating on Sunday. Uh, oh yeah, I'm gonna get UAPBs too. So we gonna try to get him on here too. I didn't talk to. I think I talked to the SID, but but like I said, man, let's get this initiative, man. Let's keep it going, y'all. I know everybody done got we most got paid. I got paid too, but let's help tackle this child speech impediment. So we got a week and a half left. We got 2 weeks left on this initiative, and let's kind of keep let's get the ball rolling on it, y'all. Hell yeah, Jess, I would interview. Shoot, I would interview a band director. I would like seriously, yes. Um, yeah, I would interview band directors. I want, in fact, I want it because I want y'all to understand. Uncle said he talked to me the other night, y'all, and he said, "You are the voice of HBCU culture," and I'm gonna believe that. If you know any band directors, let me know. Let me know. I know you know Dr. Zachary over at PV. Um, just let me know what you can do and just hit me up. But Uncle said, it's something that resonated in my head afterwards. He said, you are the voice of HBCU culture." And he said he meant that too, emphatically. He meant that. All right, just let me know. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Um, so that I think that's what's going to be the new motto. Even though all HBCUs matter, I am the voice of HBCU culture, and that's how we're gonna do it, and that's what we're gonna do. That's how we're gonna roll. That's how we're gonna pull it out there, y'all. But anyway, y'all, we ain't gonna stay on this thing too long. Uh, we got a whole week start coming up. From a week from Saturday will be the MEAC Swag Challenge. If you're going to Atlanta, make sure that y'all hook up with Ken Clark, Zoe, everybody from KC 1400. Also, Tiger Talk with the 1400 Club. If my bro Kobe is going there, man, make sure y'all hook up with Kobe over the Big Blitz City podcast. Um, it's gonna be a party, y'all, in Atlanta. It's gonna be a party. Hey, Uncle said, won't Big Bulldog time. And just, I bet just, I'm gonna be real honest with y'all. I bet Jess, she went to school with my cousins here from Dallas. Uh, and I met her at media day, and and she was cool as hell, cool, cool. So she like, like I said, she like family to us. And Ty, what I'm saying, I didn't meet her yet, I haven't met her yet, but she family over here, and that's all that that's all that is. And Willie said, Jazz, you by 40. But as always, man, look, we appreciate everybody for joining us, like, on the stream. We appreciate AD Bryant joining on the stream, coming on the stream and kicking it with us for the night. Um, like I said, let's continue with our drive for the child speech impediment initiative. If you don't want to donate for the initiative, but you want to donate towards the channel, you can hit it through the Cash App, or you can do the Super Chat. Um, and then, like I said, got birthdays coming up. Make sure that if you want to become an exclusive member, you got 2 tiers, purple and blue. Everything that you do, it goes towards the channel, does not go back in my pocket. It does not go back in the pocket here, y'all. But yeah, man, we are slowly but surely getting to that point of where it's gonna be football again. Where it's gonna be football again. And if anybody get out of line up in here, just let you know. When I throw the hat up, them folding chairs coming out. Nah, but we all good up in here, y'all. We all good up in here. But as always, man, I'm your boy Doc Holiday. This is HBCU Overdrive. I am the voice of HBCU culture. Make sure that you like, comment, share. Most of all, subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell to get everything HBCU Overdrive. And as always, look, it is hot as Satan toenails out here in Dallas. It's 110 degrees. Make sure be blessed, stay safe, and stay dangerous, and stay hydrated as always. We'll be back on this thing on Monday evening with Bubba Adams. We out this thing. Peace.